okay? Let me give an example of what I mean. Everyone who was here this morning may have had an experience that even now has an effect. And why is it having an effect? Am I really saying anything of any significance about hypnosis? Just go ahead.
Does one ever anchor the magic moment?
Sure, why not? Come back down here. Pass it over here.
Thank you. Very early on in that demonstration, as you were setting up the arm pointing, I saw that you touched him twice on the upper arm, just kind of like poked him as an emphasis for something that you said. And I was looking at that to see if you were trying to anchor a specific feeling or state or anything like that. Was that
two things? One is I was probably just emphasizing a particular point like we talked about here before. Second thing is I'm usually testing whether it's safe to touch the person by doing it kind of discreetly at first. If you did this, well, I know that when I'm doing my anchor, well, that's not a good thing to do. I probably wouldn't be touching them at all at that point because I don't want to have that startle reaction inside of the state that we're creating as part of the gift. So it's just basically just touching him casually to see if he's okay with touch. And he was, which meant I could do the rest thing. And it happened to be at a point where I was emphasizing, you know, focus this way. So I'm just touching him to make sure that focus is a bit more emphasized.
If touching wasn't an option, would you suggest a few other ways to set an anchor that's as strong?
Anything they can sense. It could be a smell, it can be a sound, it can be your voice. Okay? Let me give an example of what I mean. Everyone who was here this morning may have had an experience that even now has an effect. And why is it having an effect? Am I really saying anything of any significance about hypnosis? No. The difference is, it's a tonal anchor, it's my voice. And why did that work? Because I had you in trance this morning with that voice. So it became a conditioned response, but not conditioned in the classical sense, conditioned in the hypnotic sense. In other words, a post-hypnotic suggestion. Does that make sense to you guys? So I think it's time we practice that a little bit, get a little bit into the whole NLP thing, because it's fun. It's a very useful thing to do. Find a partner and make them feel good.
If you found this insightful, make sure to subscribe for more fascinating discussions on the power of the mind and hypnosis.